Good evening, members of the Board of Education and guests. We are excited to share with you some of the things that are going on at Columbia. My name is Emma, and I'm a member of the Columbia News Crew. With me is my dad, Andrew Thompson. He is the principal at Columbia. Dad, can you tell the board what our video is going to be about?
Well, thanks, Emma. Yes, I would love to. Good evening, members of the Board of Education and our guests. I am thankful for this opportunity to be able to present to you a day in the life of a Columbia Elementary student. And first, before even showing you that portion of it, I just want to say thank you to Mr. Cedar and to our board members and to the community for the privilege of being able to serve in this role as principal of this great school. We have great students, great staff, and great parents, and I am privileged and honored to be able to serve this community in this role. So thank you very much. So back to the video. Today, you are going to be able to see what a day looks like for these kiddos that come into our building. We feel like they are loved on and cared for, and we want you to be able to experience a little bit of what that looks like and what the culture is like here at Columbia Elementary. You're going to see some of our 5th grade students who are members of our news crew who are going to be kind of guiding us through this tour, being able to ask questions of staff members and doing a great job as they always do, kind of showing the way for the rest of our building each morning on our morning announcements. As a part of this, you're going to hear from some of our teachers that are leading what we call our building leadership teams. We have 4 teams. I'll let the students introduce those teams a little bit later in the video. But these teams have been great for us this year. That has allowed for more people in our building to be able to take ownership over some of the decision making and idea flow that we've been having to find more ways to be able to better serve our students and our community. So I hope that you enjoy this video that you're about to see. But before we go to that, let me ask my daughter, who is a 5th grader, who's been here now 6 years, just a couple of questions. So Emma, last year here, it's been great to be here with you, and now you've been here 6 years. What are some what's a favorite memory that you have from your time here?
Well, I'm probably going to miss the most being on Columbia News Crew. I'm going to miss all the teachers and staff and all the students here.
All right, anything else you'd like to say? Okay, well, enjoy the video.
Good evening, board and guests. I am so excited to be able to share with you about Columbia. And for me, I'm just humbled to be here. I love every bit of Columbia. I love the staff. We have an incredible staff that just loves on these kids. And that can make or break a kid's day. So I just want you to know we have the best staff ever. We have an amazing leader, and we have such great kids. Kids are awesome, and every day I get to enjoy them. So I want you guys to enjoy all the kids that are going on behind me. And as the news crew kind of shares the things that are going on, the teachers share, we'll just have videos going on around. Just catch the life of Columbia. We enjoy every second. So I hope you enjoy tonight.
Good evening. I am Cody and one of the news crew members. Every morning when students arrive to the school, there are several staff members outside making sure that we are safe. Mr. Thompson is usually outside greeting families, and other staff members are helping students out of their cars. They always have a smile and usually greeting us by name.
Columbia is a great school. I have learned so much through the years, and ever since I joined News Crew, I haven't been as shy to be on camera. The editing we're learning right now is getting us ready for middle school. And I've seen people caring for others, not only in News Crew, but around the whole school.
Mr. Thompson mentioned that we would be highlighting some of the building leadership teams that were put together for the staff. Personally, I don't know everything that goes on behind the scenes, but some of the things are amazing.
We have 4 of our 3 leadership team leaders with us. Mrs. Luna leads the student engagement team,
Mrs. Scott leads the curriculum team,
and Mrs. Thomas leads the environmental team.
Mrs. Luna, I know that one of my favorite things right now is the Columbia Cares program that your team has started. Would you share about that?
I sure will. Our team put out a survey at the beginning of the school year for what teachers wanted to see, what behaviors we wanted to see improve, and we came up with the Columbia Cares, and the teachers also gave us some ideas for the incentives to go into that. And Columbia Cares, every staff member has a group of tickets that they can decide what behavior they're looking for or what they're wanting to highlight. And we go around and we collect those coupons. For instance, I just gave a coupon to a 4th grader, and I teach 2nd grade, so it doesn't even have to be one of my students. I gave a caring coupon because I liked the way she was helping with the kindergartners outside. She was being a very good friend, walking around, singing songs with them, and just playing with them. So I gave a caring coupon to her. Those coupons go into a bucket, and then 5 coupons are picked out every week. And they get to come to my room and choose a prize, and a lot of the prizes are donated. Some of the prizes come from Dollar Tree. We have Spy Spot passes for families. We have eating lunch with a staff member with another friend. We have being a helper to art, music, and gym. So a lot of the prizes are donated.
What else does your team do?
Our team is responsible for Student of the Month. Every classroom teacher chooses a student, and it just depends on what they're looking for. Sometimes you highlight behavior, sometimes you highlight grades and work ethics, and that student is highlighted for the month, and they have a pizza party with Mr. Thompson. And another program that we started back up after COVID was over was our behavior rewards. We have a small behavior reward in the middle of each 9 weeks, and then we have a larger one at the end of each 9 weeks. And if their behavior is such that they did not have more than 3 office visits, they're entitled to come and enjoy the behavior reward. In the middle of the first 9 weeks, we had Right on Track for good behavior, and every student got a pencil with an eraser, and they got some puzzles to do. At the end of the first 9 weeks, we took a scavenger hunt to Foundation Park, building a good foundation of good behavior. At the middle of this 9 weeks, we had a sweet treat for sweet behavior, and they had free tech time on the computers. And at the end of this 9 weeks, we're going to have showing off our good behavior moves, and we're doing a dance party. And Mr. Gotchel is going to be our DJ.
Thank you, Mrs. Luna. What about your team, Mrs. Scott?
So my team does a lot of behind the scenes work. We are in charge of the curriculum team. So the first thing that our team took on this year was our RTI process. We wanted to revamp that process and make it a little more streamlined for our staff. We created a pretty intensive form that the staff fills out that not only focuses on the child this year, but also the child in the past to make sure that we are catching all the things that we need. We also created a form that the staff can work through to talk to other staff members, to look at previous year's data, just to help build our foundation so that we know our kids a little better and are able to assist them. Boys, I know that means nothing to you. It's all this teacher work that we do. The curriculum team also took on our Lucy Calkins writing at the beginning of the year. We decided that we wanted to really make sure that we were teaching it with fidelity and we were doing well. So we planned a half-day PD for our staff, and we worked through Lucy Calkins. We shared resources, we shared ideas. We then sent out a survey afterwards to just kind of get some feedback from the staff to see how things were going. And 100% across the board, Lucy Calkins was being implemented, and all of the staff said it was going well. Our next steps are to work on fact fluency. That's a big thing that came up on our survey. So our staff will now take on fact fluency to make sure that we are all on the same page on what we're expecting of our students and continue to progress in the area of math.
I had no idea what you were talking about, but that sounds cool. What about you, Miss Thomas?
Well, you know, I am head of the Environment Committee, nicknamed the Fun Committee here at Columbia, guys. But my committee's responsibility has taken on some big projects not necessarily so much during the school year, but before school even started, we worked really hard at reorganizing some of the spaces in our building to utilize what we had so that we could get people in areas where they could work with students here during the day. So we moved the book room out of that space and changed it into a teacher space where we could go and meet with our teachers, enjoy lunchtime together, have meetings there together if we needed to. Just recently, we started working this month on putting together a staff Christmas party that we'll be having this evening at the barn. So we're really excited to bring everybody together with their families and just enjoy being together again. Some other things that we've done in the building, we've also did the 12 days of Christmas Spirit Days. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying those this month. What else have we done? Oh yeah, we did boo baskets at Halloween time, and we just have some other things scheduled for the rest of the year, just to, create an environment here at Columbia where the staff feels appreciated, and we wanted everybody to feel welcome, including the students when they walk back into the building each and every day, and just make it a place where everybody wanted to be and spend time with the people that are here.
One of the building leadership teams is called the Community Engagement. Mrs. Ewers is the lead staff member, but she has an entire team that she works with and has asked a few of them to join us today. Mrs. Ewers, can you tell us a little bit about the Community Engagement team?
I sure can.
And
Hello, everyone. Hi. So this is part of our team, as they just said, and our job is to get people outside of our school involved more within our school. And we have done some things this year, such as
at the beginning of the school year, we had our back to school bash where the whole school was outside, and we had games and activities, a petting zoo, an icy truck, water things, all kinds of fun things to do outside, where our community was able to come in and help us with that. And
I liked the back to school bash because there were so many fun things and I got to see what we can do there, and I love the petting zoo the best because we got to see different animals.
We also did Trick or Read Night, and we pulled a lot of people from the community, and we had a lot of high schoolers come to do face painting, which I think they really enjoyed. We had a maze, we had hot dogs, popcorn, all kinds of things. Plus the teachers did stations as well, so you could come and visit us. And at the end, you got a big bag of candy and treats, and the bags were decorated by the students here at Columbia. What was your favorite part?
I really liked just going around to the stations and everything.
It was pretty fun. Did you like getting to dress up?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's always fun.
Community engagement.
How is PTO part of community engagement?
That's a great question. PTO has helped us out a lot this year with some of our events by providing funds for us and helping us gather up volunteers to help support those too.
They also help us get a free book a month, which is wonderful. It is great.
Explain that.
So if you don't know what that means, every month, every child at Columbia gets a free book. It's a part of Scholastic's program to get books in kids' hands, and the books cost about $1 a piece. And a couple of years ago, we had some other sponsors, and PTO decided that with their fundraising efforts that they would take that on for us. So each month, we all look forward to getting a free book.
And that is from PTO.
The community engagement team has done some really fun things.
We were talking with them after the interview and remembered a few other things that they do.
Last Friday, PTO and the team brought in a secret Santa shop.
It's one of my favorite things because I love to shop for my family.
There were lots of craft vendors who made things for us to buy and even helped us wrap them so we could take them home for Christmas gifts.
And this year, they have helped our school with an Adopt a Senior project.
Our school has joined up with the local nursing home to bless the seniors in the home during Christmas time.
The staff and kids are bringing gifts for them.
And we are making cards.
The community engagement team will deliver those to the nursing home before Christmas. Thank you, Miss Ewers and the team.